my God.
G'day guys, I'm Matt Brand, and this video is not a normal car review, as you might see. I'm not in a car. Anyway, today I want to discuss something that I've wanted for a very long time, and I finally pulled the trigger to buy it. This here, this thing right here, if it will focus, yeah, there you go. This thing right here is a throttle controller, and it is the cheapest and easiest way to make your car faster. Just an FYI, this video is not in any way sponsored or anything like that. It's paid for using my own money, and this is going to be an honest review. And not necessarily of just this product here, but of pretty much why you should buy any throttle controller out there. And I have written my script on this being a good product, so I'm really hoping that it is. So what is a throttle controller? As you'll see in a moment when I unbox this, it is a very small device. That's what she said. Anyway, it's a little device that kind of takes over the signal between your throttle pedal and the engine. And so it effectively makes your car more responsive when you put your foot on the pedal, or it can change it into a whole different variety of modes. And it's awesome because you can effectively change how much power you get depending on how much force you put on the pedal. So you can make it instant power, so as soon as you touch the pedal, the car just goes, or you can make it so that it's a slower response. The drive is more economical, or it's really good for towing or even off-roading. So today I'm going to be installing this little guy into my 2013 Ford Falcon. I'm gonna kind of install it today. For you it will be today, it will be instantaneous, but my Ford Falcon has just decided to break down on me. The alternator is gone once again, so it's gonna be in a few days. But anyway, for you it's gonna look like it's the same time. So yeah, let's just stick to that. We're gonna install it today. Now this video is going to be split into 3 different parts, so you can go down into the description below and skip forward to whatever time you like. We're gonna start by unboxing it and a deep dive into the product itself. Then we're gonna go and install it, and finally we're gonna drive and give my verdict on it. And if you are new around here, please do go down there and hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell as well. I release an awesome new car review, at least I try now, every single week. After COVID lockdowns, I will be going back to every single week. And like the video down below if you just want some good karma your way. I don't know, it just helps out, please. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Okay, this is the Hike-It controller. So let's talk about it. There are so many different throttle controllers out there, but the reason that I chose this one specifically is just the price to features ratio. I picked it up for around 229 Australian dollars. I think they retail around 300, so it was on sale, and it comes with a whole heap of features. Generally speaking, all throttle controllers will come with at least 3 modes: Eco, Normal, and Sport. And within those, there are usually 9 different sub-modes, but this one has a whole bunch. I'm just gonna talk to the box here because it's all here and I might as well. You have Eco mode, which will slow down your throttle response and make the drive more economical. You can see this dotted line here that does show what the average kind of throttle response is. It's very linear. Then you have cruise mode, which steps it up even more. You have sport mode, which is again even more. And then you have Hike-It mode, which you can think of it like a race mode, which should mean that your car will effectively just take off as soon as you put your foot down on the pedal. Certainly make it a lot more responsive. This also has a couple of extra features. For example, the screen is auto dimming, and you can also set a lock, meaning that it will immobilize your car for anyone who tries to start it, and it means that they won't know why it's not going. So it's a cool anti-theft little feature. So let's pull it out of the box. Okay, so let's pull it out of the box. Here you can see the splicer. You'll be able to see it when I pull it out of this packaging. And here is the unit itself. Again, you'll see it when it's out of the packaging. A sticker. I will never use that. And we have a little instruction manual here. I suppose it has all the different types of modes, which it does, and also how to connect it. And then this here, I guess a little instruction manual, quick start guide. Cool. You also get a couple of zip ties in there too. So pulling out the, I'll use my Ford keys to open it up. Clearly very well prepared. Here is the splicer itself. So one end is going to go into the actual pedal control, or the pedal itself, and then the other side will go into the control unit. So it really does act as literally just a splicer, and then this part here will go into the unit itself, the Hike-It unit. Speaking of Hike-It unit, let's get it out of there. And that's it. The high kit unit actually looks pretty good, very decent. I quite like the metallic touches around it, but it is very, very small, and that's not a bad thing at all. And then here is the double-sided adhesive. So you stick that onto the car, as I will show you in just a second. I think we've done enough with the unboxing. How about we go and install it into the car?
Okay, so here is the plug for the throttle. Pull that out. Okay, this is the one for the high kit. So let's make sure we're putting it in the right way. We go male to female. Okay, male to female is in. I put the male in the female and make sure we get the points right, i.e. this way. All right, that is in. We have a click. Let's make sure that this side is in because I do not want any issues. Yeah, that's in. Okay, man, honestly, that looks harder than it is. I'm just making a lot of noises because I'm fat and ugly. All right, let's connect the actual hiker body to it. Oh, fuck. Where did I put it? You know, it would have been smart. I'm latching this before I plugged it in. I'm an idiot. All right. All right. Okay, so now we put these two cables together. Be gentle with these ones as well because they're clearly pretty flimsy. All right, we are connected and we have some lights going on there. I like that. That's a good sign. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna route it through up here, but I can't easily show you that, so hopefully you got a good angle from here. You know what would have been easier? I'm a knob. Take this out and put this through. Oh, where's it gone? He found it. All right, attempt number 2 to plug it in. Do we have light? Yeah, we do not have light. All right, let's plug it in again. Do we have light? Yes, we have light. Man, GoPros are versatile AF. This is awesome. I mean, we should really be good to go. Okay, so let's go through all the different modes that it has. So we have cruise mode, we have sport mode, we have hike it racing mode, we have auto mode, and what auto mode does is it literally is just a combination between cruise, sport, hike it, and eco. Then we have the off mode. We have Eco 4x4 mode, and that's great if you're going off-road and you just want a little bit more precise movement. We have Overtake mode, and that's just a one press button of mode, and then all of a sudden you have 5 seconds to just floor it and get past that truck that's been annoying you. We have the anti-theft throttle lock. As I said, that's a really good feature because it means that people, hopefully they don't, but if they try and steal your car, it will mean that the throttle is locked out. They're not going to be going very far. And they probably won't know why either. You have an auto manual transmission mode, so you can change whether you have an automatic or a manual transmission. And you have that ambient light sensor. As I said, I'm really excited for that because at nighttime, it will make the screen dim and it won't be so bright and so jarring. All right, let's go to a better camera than this GoPro and we will see exactly how it drives. I'm really excited. FYI, God, that's horrible. FYI as well, I have installed it right here, and I think that's a good view because when I'm sitting at my steering wheel, I can see it in my peripheral vision, so I always know what mode I'm on. You might not like where I put it. I don't care because I just don't know. All right, so it's been about 2 months now. You can probably tell by this. And honestly, I put off making this video because I still had cars every week. You know, at the time, everything was a bit scary. No one really knew what was happening, but I kept getting cars, so this video never came out, but this week it's coming out. But it does mean I get to bring you better perspective. So I've been driving this car around almost solely in economy mode, and that's because the economy of this car in general is awful. It runs on LPG or liquid propane gas, however you say that, and well, it gets horrible fuel economy. I'm talking like 20 liters per 100 kilometers because I mostly drive in urban settings. But the good news is that it's actually way better now. At the moment, I'm averaging 17 liters per 100 kilometers, which is awesome. I'm actually saving myself money. A little bit, but something. I'm gonna put the car into hike it mode here though, and I'm gonna turn a corner and give it a bit of the sauce and what a sound. It's gold, it's liquid gold. To my ears. That doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to me. So yeah, sport mode, hike it mode, even cruise mode, they just remove throttle lag and you just go. Pretty insane. Now, before I had this in here, the 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, I timed it to be around 6.7. So let's check what that will be when I put the car into full level 9 hike it mode. All right, level 9 hike it mode, and oh my God. Well, it says 7.26 seconds, but I'm gonna blame some of that wheel spin at the beginning and the fact that this has truck tires for why it wasn't too fast. But Oh man, it feels so quick. It just reduces all throttle lag. I will say though, I have never driven it in this hike-it mode because it's too insane. I keep it in sport mode on level 1, or I keep it in economy mode level 2. That's plenty. It certainly makes the car just feel so much more responsive, so much quicker. It's like you've got a new car. And I go back to the beginning of this video where I said that this is the cheapest and easiest way to make your car faster, and it's entirely true. What I don't like though is auto mode. It switches between the modes, but I can't tell. It's like it's almost got it constantly in hike-it mode level 9, and it terrifies me. If I'm trying to park, the last thing I want is for it to like switch over from economy to hike-it mode. I don't know if it will. I'm not leaving it up to chance. It's off. I don't use the immobilizer feature anyway. I don't really feel a need to, but if you live in a high crime area, that would probably be a pretty good feature. Overall, I love it. It's just so much fun. It's like made me have a new car for 200 bucks. I think that's a good deal. Of course, my footage corrupts, so I will end on, if you are looking to get yourself one of these little throttle body controllers, absolutely 100% I can recommend it. It's like you're sitting in an entirely new car. It's really that good. And if you guys did enjoy the video, please do go down there and hit the subscribe button. I release an awesome new car review every single week. Also go down to the comments and let me know what you guys think of a throttle body controller. Is it something that you're interested in or not so much? Of course, like the video. It helps small content creators like me. And why don't you click over there to watch some of my new car reviews too. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week.